And we are live. Okay, welcome to our board meeting for today. So on the agenda, we have check-ins, which you already did, Malaysia Club updates, and Mr. Thiagaraj, if that's how you pronounce his name.
Yeah.
Um, Jasmine email and offered and mentoring Southeast Asia clubs, MIT retreat, communication with co-pres, and we had some stuff about um, website updates, tech team, which Kevin has offered to step in and help us.
Mhm.
So yeah, let's get started with Malaysia Club updates.
Okay. So I just chat with Jean, who used to be the president of the SUNET Malaysia Student Club, and he said that so Mr. Tiagra is the official teacher in charge of the club, and he has tried to um, what is the exact word that Jean said? Oh yes, Jean said that he has applied the club to some government status for funding so that the students do not have to worry too much about funding for the clubs. Uh, there might be some concern about how much the work, like how much he's running the club. So to quote Jean, sometime some situa sometimes uh, uh, the teacher in charge may make different announcement or decision without fully consulting the student group. So that might be a worry. Uh, so I think Jean told me that he would talk to Rina, who is my co-leader, who is from Kuala Selangor, Malaysia, and they she might step in to write some kind of like official terms and agreements on how the student group work together and with the teacher in charge. That's all I heard.
Hmm.
Yeah, so the idea is that the teacher in charge apply the SUNET club to some government funding, and therefore now it is in collaboration with so-called some like government funding. So whenever they do any project, it will mention this is SUNET club in collaboration with uh, some names. Kela, Melia, Wasawan, but it's some government name, some organization. Um, yeah. And then I've heard from him that he didn't feel too good about the teacher making decision without consulting the whole student group.
Mhm.
That's all I heard.
I see. Is Jin still the co-president?
No, he has stepped out because he just graduated.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the one who applied the funding was the teacher, or
Yes.
was it Jin himself?
Oh, okay. Yes. It's a teacher. Also, one more. Um, so Mr. Tiagra um, registered the SUNET club under the government, but then the government rejected the application because
Mm-hmm.
the word SUNET doesn't mean anything in Bahasa Indonesia. So he changed the name of the club to what? Kelak Belia Warasan, something that I put on the right. So
Right.
club name change.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. So so June still use the word SUNET Junior Club with me, but I'm not sure the status of what the actual name of the club is.
Did you ask him about how Mr. Thiagaraj got involved in the beginning?
In the beginning, as in the very beginning of the club.
Yeah, or how did he met, Jin met Mr. Thiagaraj, or
Uh,
what was his involvement in the beginning?
so my co-leader in 2014 is Rina, who was
Mhm.
an alumni of the school, and she went back to the school to talk to the school about having a project there. And then Mr. Tiagra was assigned as a teacher in charge.
I see.
Yeah, yeah. So that's the update I got.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. That's
So who are the current co-presidents of the club?
yeah. What are your thoughts?
Alice, what were your questions?
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, any thought from what I shared?
well, I was asking who are the current co-presidents, but well, it seems like they're if they're part of another government organization, I think we should find more about that and like what that organization actually does and um, like whether how closely aligned it is to SealNet and all that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, I can continue the conversation with him. I did not get to talk to him, but I chat with him.
I was thinking they I guess Rena was it. She wanted to start a SealNet club, but then the school probably wanted someone to, or someone in the staff to get involved as well.
Yes.
But somehow this Mr. Thiagaraj somehow got has his own vision. I guess that doesn't really align with us, and he applied for the funding. So I guess that's sort of good. But the fact that he changed the name, and also the fact that he often made decisions without consulting the group is, I think, against the SealNet spirit. So I would say we one way we can move forward with this is to contact the club
Okay.
and just see what they are really doing.
Okay.
I mean, right now we don't actually endorse any of the clubs, right?
Yeah.
So technically there is no real issue right now.
Yeah.
They can be this new club, the Club Belia Wawasan or whatever,
Yeah.
independent of SealNet, even though they keep using SealNet as a model, let's say.
Yeah.
Um, but if they do want to be recognized as an official SealNet chapter,
Yeah.
then there is some work to do with this issue, I guess.
Yeah. So I will continue my conversation with him,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll ask him about how the club is being run, what is the structure, and how what is the role of Mr. Tiagra, and also how um, whether the club, what kind of thing the club is doing, so that to make sure it align with the student mission.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And also, I'm curious because Jin sometimes disagree with Mr. Thiagaraj, but what about the club members itself?
Yeah.
And also, what about the current co-press, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I do not know about the current co-press. They are probably high school student. They are high school student.
Mm-hmm. Did they go to retreat?
Uh,
Or
no idea.
okay, we can check.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So I think right now just build a relationship with them. Building a relationship with them is the way to go, and see if this is actually a real issue or just somehow we I don't know how to put this, but they started as SealNet, but then they changed. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, definitely. And I think we also need to ask what the students are in need of in order to move forward.
Yeah.
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 So action item is for Quyen to continue the conversation with Jin, and also we can contact the co-press to see if they've built a relationship with the current co-press,
Yeah.
I guess, and figure out if they can communicate
Okay.
with them.
That's, yeah, I can do that. Okay.
Thank
And
you.
Yeah, thanks a lot for talking with Jin.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's continue.
Okay. So next on the agenda, we have Jasmine, who is going to be in Vietnam. She was asking what she could help with or contacts and stuff like that.
So the first thing that came to my mind was whether she can make it to project, right?
Yeah.
Yes. But the date doesn't seem to fit, at least from my notes. They're looking for mentors for August, but she's only in Vietnam for 4 months.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
May or June, so yeah, not really a fit.
But did we, I don't know if you guys have had a chance to talk to her in person. Did we check with her to really confirm whether that's the case?
We have not. I don't think so. At least I haven't. Have any of you been talking to her?
I haven't.
I haven't either.
So our only contact with her was the email
Yes.
from Quyen.
Yes, I sent an email. Yeah, I sent an email saying that one thing that I had in mind was to help with the student club.
I see.
Yep.
Okay. Probably worth just checking also if she can make it, and if so, then we can solve one of the issue that we currently have with finding a mentor.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we should connect her with the clubs in Vietnam first.
Yep.
Yep.
And how about other clubs in the area, or just clubs in Vietnam?
We can ask her what she's interested in, and I think the co-press is supposed to get back to us with a framework for working with the local clubs, I believe.
Yeah.
But I guess they haven't finalized it yet.
Yeah. I can send an email or a message reminding them of that.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess that's that for this particular topic, unless you have other stuff. I'm mentioning Southeast Asia clubs in connection, but I guess we're still waiting to hear back from co-presidents. Then we have MIT retreats.
Hey, Sorry, I'm in a meeting, so okay, I'll put on my earphones.
I think Marsha sent a spreadsheet. She shared a link with us. I haven't actually taken a look at it, but I think it's for 2,500.
Yep, most of it goes to the what do you call it? Accommodation, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. What do we do? How do we decide on that?
Right.
Let me pull it up real quick. I would assume it's okay. $8.54 per night. Airbnb.
It's I would say it's quite a lot of money, but and this is mainly probably because we have 25 people,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
so it's a large group, and as long as we are sure that it's going to be effective, I think this amount is all right,
Yeah.
but we need to make sure it's effective.
Yeah. So they haven't really sent us anything about the content of the retreat, right?
Not yet.
Okay, so I can also reach out, I mean, reply to them and ask whether they have any concrete content for the retreat so that we can decide on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we probably just need to do several follow-ups like we did with the retreat in Cambodia as well, just checking in with them.
Yeah.
Make sure everything's all right, because this is coming in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll share this spreadsheet with Daniel too, so he can see.
I think Marcia already sent it to Daniel.
Okay,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, same spreadsheet.
cool.
And speaking of finance stuff, I sent a follow-up email to Daniel, asking him about how we might transition
Yeah.
the role of treasurer. I guess everyone agrees that we should transition, right? And instead of keep relying on him and taking his time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just gonna push it this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kevin.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. So because the retreat is coming up very soon, once I send out the what is it? Once I ask them about the content of the retreat, how fast do you think we can make it to finally make the final decision on the financial support?
Well, as soon as we see what sort of content they have and we think it's going to be okay, I think we can just basically approve that. I can talk to Daniel again whether he's okay with
Okay.
or not too, so that we can like have that ready.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. This is such a challenging question. How do we justify the budget?
What is that, Queen?
Such a challenging question. How do we justify that?
Can you
Yeah.
get me some water, please?
Yeah.
Just normal water, not too cold. Thank you.
Question like this. I mean, in the past we had the MIT retreat before, but it wasn't that expensive. Right? 2 years ago.
Oh,
The MIT chapter retreat? It was because we were using Kiam's place.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were there, all right, Kuyan. Yeah, so that one is technically free, and there's also less people
Mm.
back then.
Yeah. And then, I wonder how much value did the retreat give the participant. I thought that was a good retreat. Um, that was quite, but there was a lot of alumni though, which was important. Even though like this time, with 25 people, not that many alumni could attend. That would be one of my concerns.
Sorry, your voice were not very clear. Were you saying that there was not many alumni and you think it's very important and that is a concern for the current retreat?
Yeah.
Okay. I think she might have, Marcia might have a list of participants from the poll that she sent out, and I think there is alums coming,
Yeah.
and I'm not sure how many of them are there and who they are.
Yeah.
So we can in the question that we ask them, we can definitely ask about the alums who are coming as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, Lana, I wonder if you can make it. Did you answer the poll?
Yeah, so I said I can come.
You can make it. You're able to make it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be in Rhode Island.
Wait, really?
Seems like it. The place that they are looking at right now is in Providence.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, this is so cool. I don't have to move an inch.
We'll probably have to move more than an inch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go fast.
So how about Kevin and Huynh? Are you guys coming?
I can't make it, unfortunately, the dates.
Yeah. Right now there seems to be something on my calendar,
Oh.
but I'm still I can't I still have I'm still thinking about whether I can negotiate with that company.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think it would be very valuable if you can make it to the retreat,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think
facilitate.
too. So I'm still looking. Wait, the date is confirmed that it's in February. It's in March, right?
No.
February
Oh,
26 to
February
28.
February 20th. Okay, I will let you know very back after the meeting.
Yeah, come in and come visit Brown as well.
Yeah, I wonder why Marcia chose those dates, I guess. It's just the most convenient for most of the MIT people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Shall I move on to the next item? Okay. Well, we have the communication with the co-guys, documents, project updates, and all that. We haven't really had many project updates so far. Maybe we should like put up a schedule or something, or check-ins maybe.
Sorry, Queen, I'm gonna have to mute you. Alice, sorry, I wasn't able to get what you're saying.
Oh yeah. We haven't really heard much about like projects from the co-pres. I guess since it's been, retreat has taken up most of our attention so far, but it would be really helpful to have like checkpoints or something like that to keep up to date with what they're doing and all of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was. Sorry, go ahead.
Checkpoints, as in all of their responsibilities?
Well, more like just check-ins and like to know like what they're up to and where they are now, how we might be able to help.
Mm-hmm.
if they need any help or advice or any resources we could point them to.
Yeah, and Kuyan mentioned milestones for project. That I think is very important as well. So we can probably ask them what their milestones are and what their timeline is for check-ins with the project leaders. And based on that, we can check with them. Hey, you guys said you said that this is the milestone and it just passed. How did it go? Blah blah blah. So that's like a way for us to keep track of what's going on.
We could start something, let's see, have them share the timeline with us, but maybe like start a conversation in Slack, maybe? Or,
Yeah, project something channel.
Yeah.
Seems like the Marcia is the only one who's actively using it right now, and but we can start, yeah. And I asked her whether the other co-press would be interested in joining. She said they're pretty comfortable with Facebook messaging currently, but we can always start the conversation here as well so that we have a more organized communication channel.
Yeah.
Yes.
We also need to update the website because right now 2015 projects are still up there and we're obviously going for 2016 now. So that needs to be updated.
Yeah. Okay. I can work with Marcia on that because I think Marcia knows how to update already and she has access to the PLs.
Okay. Yeah, that would be great. And sort of moving into the topic of tech, Kevin, you said you'd be okay taking on, mailing list management and all that for now.
Yeah, I don't know what it means to, mailing list management, it seems to be just maintaining the mailing lists and registering people.
Basically.
The mailing list, creating a new one. And I've been looking into it for a while, so I can just take it.
Okay, cool.
What is it other than mailing lists again?
No, there's like website updating stuff.
Okay, yeah, that one, yeah, Marcia and Kuyan and I know how to do also.
Okay.
And that should be pretty straightforward.
Okay, awesome.
And is there anything else in the tech right now? That seems to be it.
So I remember that the co-press mentioned about updating on the CNET, the C clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, the CNET clubs as well, so that they can have some kind of reputation or
Recognition.
acknowledgement from CNET.
Yeah, definitely. I guess I assume that they will be the one who updates the website, but I can talk to Marcia about this.
Okay, yeah.
Because
I think
if she's gonna update the project, she might as well update the clubs as well, right?
I think it's better to communicate with them so that there's no miscommunication based on assumptions.
Okay, sounds good. I will send an email to them.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Oh, and yeah, Alice, were you talking to Ari in person? And that's how this tech transition conversation got started?
I actually didn't get to meet her in person, but we've been emailing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Ari wanted to transfer to you at first.
Yeah, well, I've basically been the person who's talking to her, so she gave me access to stuff.
Mhm.
Then I mentioned that you were currently like helping with like mailing lists and stuff, so I think she gave you access to
Oh yeah, she did to
yeah.
the WordPress
Yep.
account.
So yeah, I think we should both have access right now.
Mhm.
And if you are taking that on, then
How about I remember there was a document that Ari is working on. Let me check on that again.
she said, let me see. I think she hasn't quite finished it yet, but she's added some new stuff, if I'm not mistaken. Uh, yeah, I think she still needs to finish updating the docs with the guidelines. She said she's creating like a forwarder for YLS.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah.
Do you have the link handy right now? Can you ping it to the? Can you put it on the chat?
Okay, yes. Okay, it's in the chat bar.
Zoe. Okay, it's been updated since last time for sure. Managing forwarders. Okay, so it's still in progress. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Okay, this one is useful. I wonder. There's some new information that I'm not aware of before. Okay, so Alice, maybe you can send an email to both of us saying you guys can talk.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'll connect you guys.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay. What else do we have that we should talk about?
Oh, about the mailing list that Maro was asking about. Um, so she seems to she wanted to do something that we wanted to do, basically sending an email to everyone that we currently have access to.
Yeah.
But we decided that we need to tread this carefully and make sure we don't, spam everyone too much. But I think her email seems to be um, not a spam. It's relevant.
Mm-hmm.
So I would
Oh,
say once we.
yeah.
Sorry, were you gonna say something?
Oh, well, I guess if it's relevant and you don't need to worry about it being spam, we could just send it out.
Yeah, I guess we could. I was thinking we can create a mailing list, send an introductory email. You've been subscribed to this mailing list. You can unsubscribe here if you really don't want to receive it.
Yeah.
And you'll be receiving emails about blah, 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 blah. And then that can be our first email, I guess. And also, I guess we should put like a quick message from the board or whatever to remind them of their past SealNet experience because it's been a while probably for most of them.
Yes.
So I'll create the mailing list, but meanwhile I'll start a Google Doc also so that we can all work on the message.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. What else do we need to cover today? That is it on the agenda, but if you have other thoughts or issues you think we should bring up and discuss right now, please do.
Yeah, currently we only have project, right?
Yeah.
The MIT retreat.
Yeah, I have a thought.
What is that, Kuyan?
Yeah, I have a thought. So
Mhm.
after winter break, I have been talking home uh, about an idea of having an alumni program, and we are still very keen on having another alumni retreat. Uh, so um, we hope that we can make it happen. And one way of doing that is to get the alumni mailing list out so that we can start communicating.
I
Uh,
see.
yeah,
Alumni retreat, you said? It was chopped when you said.
yeah, alumni retreat.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. So one is we do want to make another alumni retreat happen, and that would mean we want to get the word out uh, by means of the mailing list. So let's aim to have the first mailing list out within the next. Let's aim to have it. Can we aim to have it by the next week?
By the next few, I was thinking days. This weekend would be when I finish with the mailing list.
Yeah, yeah. And I can do that. We can send out the first mailing list, and then we can see the response, and then also mention the idea of it. Uh, yeah. So that's thought number one. Thought number two is that I and Home have also been bouncing some ideas about a coaching program with alumni.
Sorry,
Uh,
can you type that in?
A coaching program with the alumni.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So that is still thoughts, and we are still thinking of how we want to do it. But the idea is to have alumni come together for maybe a retreat, and then follow up from there as a like maybe monthly meeting with each other and with so experienced mentor in the group to continue
Do
that
you mean,
coaching.
sorry, go ahead. Do you mean peer coaching was my question?
I think right now it, it still depends. We are not sure how the format will be. I think for now we'll have an experienced coach, uh, professional one. So yeah, right now that's the idea. We might want to pilot it, experiment with it for in the next maybe 6 months. Uh,
Mm.
so that's a plan. And yeah, we are also thinking of how do we want to like cache it and all that. So I'm just throwing it as a thought.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah,
I think anything like this should be shared with everyone. So,
yeah.
Yeah, I was also there with them, and they shared about this with me and Huyen as well, and I'm very excited to see how it's gonna be in the future for CNET alumni and also coaching. I mean, the idea itself.
yeah. So let's make the mailing list happen, and then we can have better connection with alumni, and we can develop the idea further.
okay, sure. Sounds good.
Yep, that's it from me.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Um,
Anything else?
Nope.
Hmm. Okay.
okay. Well, if
That's
that's it,
out.
Thanks, guys.
Let's check out.
Yeah.
What do you want to check out?
Hmm.
Wednesday. What's happening this weekend? Who's around for Valentine's Day?
What was the question? Sorry, I know it's very dramatic, but I couldn't hear it.
Oh, what you're doing this weekend for Valentine's?
Oh,
Can send you this.
What?
Is it
Hazelnut?
chocolate?
nuts and milk chocolate.
Look at this. There's a love poem inside.
Oh.
Korean, who are you sharing that with?
One.
With what?
I don't know. I haven't even thought about it.
Mm.
I got it. I got it a while ago. As a gift.
Ah, you should open it on Valentine's Day.
Mhm.
I don't want to eat chocolate alone.
Okay.
Find someone to eat with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have roommates?
Oh, that's pathetic.
Yes, I have sweetmate.
You have what?
I have housemate. Yes.
Housemates. Okay.
But I might just give it to them. I don't think I want to eat too much chocolate.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my question. Yeah. How's Kevin? Yeah.
Mine? There's a friend's birthday,
Ah.
so we might do something.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
And Sunday, though, there is a monster truck event. I don't know if you guys know anything about monster truck.
I do not.
It's my